bold and it's bright and it's full of colour and it's charming, I think. I think that's part of what makes it eye-catching, is just it has this charm to it. A lot of that is because of how the 1960s illustration and design, how much that has an influence on me. I'm Sophia Murray. I'm an artist and pattern designer based in the Northwest. I found my dad's book, The Beatles Illustrated Lyrics, and I opened it up and I was 6 years old, and it just changed everything. Because before I had the lovely fairy tale books with the watercolours and the colour, those kind of illustrations, and they were lovely. But there was just something about this book. It just had these colours that were just popping. And it was like when Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz, she opens that door to a technicoloured Oz. It was like that, opening up this book for me. And it had all these Alan Aldridge illustrations, which I loved, and Peter Max, and I think, who else was there? Milton Glaser, I think he was in there too. And I just loved looking at this book. Yeah, well, everything would start with a pencil on a bit of paper. Mostly in my sketchbook, I do a lot there, or on tracing paper, because I can get messy on tracing paper. And I can rework it and rub it out. So tracing paper is great. But yeah, it's always just a simple pencil and paper. That'd be another thing I'd look at. I love Art Nouveau. Art Nouveau actually made a comeback in the 1960s. It was just a different colour palette. It was a lot more psychedelic. But I find that interesting because I love Art Nouveau. And I love the 1960s, and they kind of really blend well together. And usually it'd just be out for a walk around nature, looking at flowers and the way they curl and drape. Nature never colour clashes. It always works in sync with everything. Like flowers always work together with the leaves, with the trees, even birds, they don't colour clash with their surrounding. Everything blends in. Even like brightly popping pinks work. You know, nothing clashes, which I always found interesting with nature. And then I'll add my imagination onto that, because then I'll be drawing it, and then the curl, I'll be like, that feels like it should go up, that curl there, and that flower should go there, and you know, that bit of hair should go around this. When I draw it out then, I would scan it and then put it into my iPad. And then I would, there's two ways. There's Procreate, where I get my Apple Pencil and I'll just draw over what I scanned, and I'll vectorize it that way in Procreate, and then I put into Capture, Adobe Capture. That's where you vector it, and then I bring it into Affinity Designer, and that's where I piece it together as a pattern. I'm open to I like the idea of wallpaper and just home decor. I'd love to see my patterns on wallpaper or on cushions and blankets. That'd be great. Or dresses. It'd be actually nice if I was walking down the street and I saw someone wearing a dress with my pattern on it. That'd be nice. I'd have a wee chuckle to myself. It's pretty wide open. That's the great thing about pattern design. Patterns are just, you can put them on anything. I'd like that. And that if, you know, it'd be nice if my pattern added to their story, if that makes sense. Like someone going on a first date and they wear a dress with my pattern on it, that'd be nice. Because then they have the memory of a first date. Like if it was someone they end up being with forever, they were like, I wore that dress with that pattern that I love. And it just adds into their story. That'd be lovely. Yeah, I have an online shop where I sell all these things. I'd use the eco-friendly packaging. I put my little doodles on the envelopes because I want people to get something special through the door when they order something from me. So I always make the envelopes as lovely and gorgeous as possible. Yeah, I made a calendar based on Dorley Park because I love going to Dorley Park. I like keeping things eco-friendly, earth-conscious. So they're made of recycled paper. Yeah, so you got hemp paper, bamboo, cotton. They'd be the main papers that I make prints with because they're more eco-friendly. So a client would find my work on my website or on LinkedIn. I'm mostly on Instagram, yeah. I have a portfolio on my website that clients can go there, and if they were to like my work, they'd get in touch with me. They may want to commission me to make something unique for them, or something I already have. They're like, can I use that there, please? And yeah, go ahead. But I would love to see my stuff on wallpaper and on cushions, just for someone's house, so they can feel good in their house, that my artwork makes them feel cozy and feel good and puts them in a good mood.